All right, folks, I don't know if you're excited or not, but I am. I'm freaking excited because when this TLC 3, yeah, it's number 3, came out, I was expecting just dinosaurs to get it, changed a little bit, but there's so much more that most people aren't paying attention to, so y'all probably should. So, stay tuned. We're going to find it out. I'm going to give you all the details here, and thank y'all for 1,000 subscribers. Stay tuned. We'll get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode on the VapeTrainGaming channel. So this is really to cover, this video is really here to cover the rest of the details of the TLC 3 update that ARK released. Wildcard dropped some surprises in there, which were absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and pull up the list of everything here. So the thing is you've got the Stego and the Mammoth. Really great stuff. I'm going to do detailed videos on those as well. But look at the rest of this stuff. So they added a Taming Hud, which makes it so that you can track dinos that you're taming just by accessing your inventory and looking at the HUD, which is really ridiculous. Like, I'm going to go more into that later. Turret radius settings. So basically they made it so when you set turrets to do a specific thing, like specific distance, specific targeting, turrets in the area decide, you can basically choose which ones get to take it, but they will copy it out there. So on official servers where you don't have, S plus with the turret gun that can ting ting ting, and you can just turn around and, put all the settings and everything to where it belongs, they make it so it's basically a radius thing. So on that, it's basically like whistling neutral or aggressive or follow all. You can just broadcast it to the turrets that are in range so they can all have the same settings. Insects are now breedable. Your Araneos, your Arthropluras, your all your mantises, like all the insects and scorpions, don't forget about those. Honestly, I never mess with scorpions anymore because I don't need them to tame T-Rexes, so I don't even bother taming them. I don't think I've tamed an actual scorpion in probably a year. It's been a while since the last time I tamed a scorpion. But all those insects are now breedable. They also made it so wyverns, the original wyverns, the fire, lightning, and poison wyverns, are now breedable. So when you finally get your top tier eggs and you want to swap those stats, you don't have to use the mutators or anything like that to make it so that they can breed or clone them or anything like that. You just go ahead and breed them like you do everything else, which in that case that does make for some OP wyverns. Like, nothing like having a lightning wyvern running around with, I don't know, 1,000 melee. Like that'll be crazy. They've made it so gigas, they raise 15% faster now. The Diplodocus or Diplodocus, I think that's how you pronounce it. If you don't know what that is, it's that tiny little salamander thing that's constantly running around in swamp zones, getting chased and murdered by everything. Those things are prime time. Some of the best things to use to go harvest silica pearls and, chitin and all that other stuff. They're really weak and they die very easily, but they made it so now they get their base health is 33% more. And then their movement speed while ridden is 25% more. So imagine if you breed those things, you're going to be zipping around like lightning, just like killing everything. Good luck for all the other creatures in it. I mean, the only thing that might get you with no problem would be the Caprisuchus. Like, if it launches at you and you don't realize it, you're getting snatched off the back of that thing anyways. Or your Diplodocus is getting, like, ripped up by the Caprisuchus. But, let's see, what else did they add? Thylacoleas now have a bleed for their normal attack, like their normal claw attack now has a bleed to it. Let's see, what else? The Megalodon, the big giant turtles, like giant, overly tanky, overly strong turtles that, alpha tribes use to soak everything you have. Yeah, they actually made it so they don't have to be that deep into water so that they can be bred elsewhere. So instead of having to take them into the ocean to breed them, you can take them into a shallow lake or a shallow river and you can breed them. Let's see. Megalodons. Megalodons have finally gotten the bonuses that they always needed. So Megalodons now have a pack bonus, which is awesome. Just like every other thing out there that, you know, does the pack bonus, they get reduced damage to them, they deal more damage, and they added a bleed to the Megalodon as well to make, honestly, like, Megalodons actually useful. Because unless you tame like 10 of them and you go running into a battle, 90% of the time your Megalodons end up dead. But now, them together actually makes sense, and you can swarm things, and it's a feeding frenzy. Sorry, I'm gonna keep saying because I'm trying to pick all the details here, because my brain is like going crazy over all these immense amounts of details here. So Jerboas apparently got a boost to their base weight. Ankylo's metal weight reduction has been reduced to 10%. Wow. So it's gets an additional reduction of 10%, so it's at 85% now. So that's ridiculous. Like, that's... Wow, you're getting a lot of metal now. You can turn with Doedicurises now when you roll them into a ball and go rolling forward. I never really thought that was much of an issue. I mean, honestly, when it came to a Doedicurus, being able to just roll straight was perfectly fine. But some people might use it, you know. Basilisks apparently now have eyes. Did they not have eyes before? Never really noticed. So this is a big thing for all you guys that are constantly racking out bosses and farming element this way. Island, Center, and Scorched Earth, all of the element rewards have been increased. So for the island in the center, it's been increased by 100%. And then Scorched Earth increased by 50%. They fixed a bunch of bugs, fixed a bunch of typos, fixed a bunch of random things. Alright. Apparently you can't set teleporters on official to public anymore. So that is basically what it comes down to. Like, they have added so much good stuff during this update. Of course, over the next couple of weeks or whatnot, they're going to be continuously fixing things. And I know, I'm a couple of days late, I'm like 7 days late, to actually come out and start talking about these details, because a lot of people are just focused on the TLC for the Mammoth and the Stego. They're not noticing that there is an entire other, like, pile of stuff right here. They got changed and added and better and all this. I honestly can't wait to go in there and start getting all the details here, running around with the new Mammoth and everything. But folks, thank you for tuning in. Remember, folks, we did finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Now I'm looking for view time. So if you can, go watch all my playlists. Go watch what you can. Also, if you're looking for a really great cluster to come play Ark Survival Evolved on PC, go ahead and check out arksurvivalism.com. That's the cluster that I play on. We are currently going through a migration right now, so we're trying to work on getting all our settings and stuff back up and running. The people who were our host completely kind of screwed us, but I don't know the company. I'm not gonna talk bad about anybody. But y'all make sure to come back and see me again. And remember, keep on surviving. Oh, also, merch stuff. I've got merch. Link in the description below. Go buy yourself a t-shirt that tells you this is why we don't have nice things. And to keep on surviving. Y'all have a good one.